90 Day Fiancé's Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev reportedly get married in secret ceremony. Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev, known from the spin-off show Darcey and Stacey, reportedly got married on November 11, 2023. Darcey has had a history of toxic relationships, including with Meester and Tom Brooks. Despite a tumultuous on and off engagement, photos have surfaced suggesting that Darcey and Georgi had a wedding ceremony in Connecticut. Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev from the popular 90 Day Fiancé spin-off Darcey and Stacey reportedly got married on November 11, 2023. Darcey was first seen in 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 1 when she was dating Meester. Darcey and Jesse turned out to be one of the most toxic 90 Day Fiancé couples, and her relationship with Tom Brooks was no different. Darcey revealed she was dating someone new when she was cast in her own twin-themed spin-off with sister Darcey Silva. Darcey had met massage therapist Georgi online. He was a Bulgarian man who had been living in the US for 10 years. 90 Day Fiancé blogger John Yates has now shared photos from what appears to be Darcey and Georgi's wedding ceremony. As just discussed on my #exclusive YouTube Live, these pictures were taken from Darcey and Georgi's alleged wedding on Saturday, November 11, 2023, he wrote in the caption. As per John Yates, Darcey and Georgi got married in their home in Connecticut. Darcey and Georgi's engagement aired in the Darcey and Stacey Season 1 finale. Georgi proposed to Darcey in June 2020 after 4 months of dating. They broke up, and Georgi popped the question again to Darcey in the Season 3 finale before fans read about Darcey revealing she was single again in March 2022. Darcey and Georgi hinted at November 11th wedding. In September, the ceremony was intimate. Georgi and Darcey apparently only invited 20 people to their wedding. The pictures showed Darcey looking stunning in a fishtail gown with a plunging neckline to show her curves. It had delicate embroidery with rhinestones, while Georgi looked dapper in his classic tuxedo. The couple first sparked rumors of an upcoming wedding in September 2023. Georgi posted and deleted a post captioned, "It's finally happening." He also tagged Darcey in the caption and included the hashtags #Darcey and Georgi #1, 111 #love #Georgi Rusev #Darcey Silva. The accompanying picture was of Georgi dressed in a tuxedo. Darcey had responded to the post with several heart emojis in the comments. Georgi was caught ring shopping at Tiffany & Co. in June 2023. He shared the video from inside the store in Dubai and zoomed in on a pair of his and her wedding bands to suggest he was buying them. Georgi told fans that he was ready to put a ring on it, but wasn't ready to confirm anything yet. Meanwhile, Georgi also shared a selfie recently to reveal his new look after getting facial fillers in his cheeks, jawline, and lips. If Darcey and Georgi did get married, then he got a makeover just in time for the wedding. The couple was last seen together in Darcey and Stacey Season 4. When they were not together, Darcey wanted to move on. She was also seen dating a man named Zach. There were suspicions that the couple had reconciled off-screen because they were spotted together, even though they were fighting at a Miami restaurant in January 2023. They continued flirting on Instagram, and now that they are allegedly married, perhaps their wedding will be featured in Darcey and Stacey Season 5.90 Day Fiancé. What do Darcey and Stacey Silva do for a living? In 2023. Get to know how 90 Day Fiancé icons Darcey Silva and Stacey Silva make money these days, and what jobs they have in 2023 to support the lavish lifestyles that fans see on IG. Darcey was a single mother of 2 little girls when fans saw her packing her bags to fly to Amsterdam to meet Meester on 2017's 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 1. The always supportive twin Stacey, very much committed to Floridan Sukaj, who's now her husband, stayed by Darcey's side through thick and thin. In 2020, the twins revealed they had their own spin-off called Darcey and Stacey on TLC, which is soon launching its 4th season. Darcey's life has undergone multiple changes since then. She's on her 4th on-screen relationship now, after Jesse, Tom Brooks, and Georgi Rusev. The breakup with Georgi, even though she'd just gotten engaged to him, led Darcey to a matchmaker so she could help her find a new man. Meanwhile, Darcey and Stacey's story has now shifted to Miami, where they get to flaunt more of their designer clothes and luxury accessories. At the same time, spending money on plastic surgery to look their best snatched selves comes easy to Darcey and Stacey. But the question remains, how do Darcey and Stacey afford it? What do 90 Day Fiancé stars Darcey and Stacey do for work? The sisters founded their clothing label called House of 11 in October 2010, according to Darcey's LinkedIn page. Prior to this, the twins both attended the University of Houston and later Marshall University, and 90 Day Fiancé star Darcey's educational background also noted she was at Lee Strasberg NYC from 1998 to 2001. House of 11 is a clothing, jewelry, makeup, beauty, and accessories brand the twins founded in honor of their late brother, Michael Silva. One can shop casual wear with a glamorous twist, swimwear, sportswear, and loungewear, and even peeks through Darcey and Stacey's closets for their favorite picks. How do Darcey and Stacey make money? Apart from their exploits in fashion, 90 Day Fiancé cast members Darcey and Stacey also started serving as producers for the production company 11th Entertainment in 2010. The company doesn't seem to have any new projects lately, but in 2013, Darcey and Stacey starred and executive produced a rap comedy called White Tea, according to IMDb. The sisters took a stab at a music career and provided their vocals for the background music of White Tea. In 2018, they released their debut single, a fun party and dance song called Lock Your Number, which they launched during Miami Swim Week. 90 Day Fiancé stars Darcey and Stacey are influencers. 90 Day Fiancé celebs, Darcey and Stacey have been associated with the series for a long time, so they may make a good enough income from their TLC paychecks. Being constantly on TV has also helped the sisters grow their cumulative social media following to more than 1 million followers to bag lucrative brand deals. House of 11 itself has over 61.7 thousand followers. Darcey has over 1.2 million followers, and Stacey has 629,000 plus fans on Instagram. They also have Cameo accounts where Darcey provides personalized videos for $49, and Stacey does it for a cheaper $40. Darcey often asks her fans to subscribe to her OnlyFans, where a subscription costs $19.99 per month. Having such good reach and engagement on social media does also help Darcey and Stacey collaborate with brands that seem to be willingly offering them various plastic surgery and cosmetic treatments for free. So, in a nutshell, Darcey and Stacey's long list of professions includes actors, entrepreneurs, designers, film producers, singers, influencers, and reality TV personalities. 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey does it big at Miami Birthday Bash. Happily Ever After recap SR0902. On 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Darcey Silva rolls into 50 with lots of booze, bling, and her twin Stacey Silva by her side at a glitzy Miami bash. The fallout continues from Andre Kostravit's behavior at the housewarming party. Gino Palazzolo confesses his open marriage to Natalie, and Tiger Lily Taylor welcomes Adnan Abdel Fattah to America. Break out the bubbly and let's cheers to all the fun in this recap of Season 9, Episode 2, Houston, We Have a Problem. 90 Day Fiancé. Darcey and Stacey celebrate 50? On 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Darcey Silva celebrates turning 50 in typical fashion. There is lots of cleavage, bling, and bubbly, and a big bash at a Miami venue. Joining her in hitting the half-century mark, of course, is her twin, Stacey Silva. Just getting dressed is an ordeal for the surgically enhanced twins, especially when Darcey suffers an episode of lock-toe while trying to cram her maligned feet into heels. Darcey Silva heads to the party with Stacey and her husband, Florian Sukaj. Notably missing is her own husband, Georgi Rusev. Darcey pouts that Georgi has to work late on her big day, and that he revealed he was promoted at work to Director of Operations or something like that. Florian knew this already and suggests Georgi is making good money. Darcey Silva feels kept in the dark and doesn't appreciate that Florian is more informed. The birthday girls get a warm greeting at their party on 90 Day Fiancé. Darcey Silva explains to guests that Georgi Rusev is working, but he does show up and she feels his affection towards her is lacking, especially after Florian and Stacey share a passionate kiss. She's also worried about going to Bulgaria to meet his family, since there was some terse text between herself and Georgi's mom, and since he told her to tone down the cleavage for the visit. Happily Ever After, Andre Castrovet feels attacked. A housewarming party took a crazy turn when Andre Castrovet got into it with Lauren Bravarnik's friend Noga. Andre had some choice parting words for her when she stormed out. After calling him an a-hole and flipping out, she chastised Lauren for entertaining him at her home. Lauren ran after her, but she still left the party. Later, when everyone left, Lauren and Alexei Bravarnik discussed the blow-up while cleaning up. But Andre Castrovet thinks he did no wrong. He feels he was attacked by everyone. After suggesting he would give Elizabeth Pothast-Kestervet an ultimatum about moving to Moldova, Libby suggests Lauren was just making a point, that the move will be a huge change for her as a mom. But Andre doesn't get it, and Libby doesn't really clap back too much, even defending him over the situation with Noga. So, Lauren decides she needs to talk with Libby more about the move. TLC couple, Gino and Jasmine live, separate realities. Gino Palazzolo seems to be playing his cards right on 90 Day Fiancé. He's enjoying Sin City with Natalie, a woman he met online. They head to his hotel room and he pulls 2 little champagne bottles out of his backpack. In between some cringy kissing scenes, they lick the bottles in an attempt to be seductive. Natalie leaves before anything goes any further than that, but Gino knows he's got to come clean over the real situation with Jasmine Pineda. Back in Michigan, Jasmine does some shopping with Gino's cousin-in-law, Michelle, who has become like a sister to Jasmine. Jasmine admits that so far the grass hasn't been greener at Matt's. Michelle casually mentions that Gino is currently in Vegas with a new lady who resembles Jasmine. She's pretty shocked that Gino decided to take advantage of the open marriage. Gino comes clean to Natalie about what's really going on with his marriage, and she doesn't want to be just a pawn in their game. 90 Day Fiancé. Tiger Lily Taylor has a toilet malfunction. Back again on 90 Day Fiancé are Tiger Lily Taylor and Adnan Abdel Fattah. Tiger Lily is renovating a country home in Dallas, and she's 6 months pregnant. She splurged on not 1 but 2 fancy bidets that retail at $12,000 a piece. Her good friends and glam squad Shay and Cruz come to check out the property. As they check out the trendy toilets one activates, shooting a stream of water right in Shay's mouth. Rest assured, Tiger Lily explains that she has a top-notch water filtration system, so it shouldn't harm her. Later, Tiger Lily heads to pick up Adnan at the airport in her Lamborghini. Adnan insists on driving the Lambo home since he's the man. It seems this is only the beginning of Adnan pulling out his man card for everything and attempting to get Tiger Lily to convert to being Muslim in the process. 90 Day Fiancé. Things aren't peachy for Cara and Guillermo. 90 Day Fiancé couple. Cara Bass and Guillermo Roger have hit a rough patch. They sleep in separate bedrooms and haven't had any intimacy in months. One thing they are in sync with is parenting. They plan to take son Nico peach picking, an activity they enjoyed together in the past. Things are going well, in spite of Guillermo making a not-so-innocent comment about eating peaches to Cara in the car. Once they arrive, they are all happy. They even find themselves holding hands, something they haven't done in a while. Guillermo suggests they try sleeping together again, but Cara gets choked up over something he said in therapy, that he couldn't say for sure if he still loved her. He assures her that he does, and apologizes for hurting her. He also agrees to be more supportive of her singing career. Till next time. 90 Day. Fiancé's Darcey Silva shares heartbreaking personal news after growing closer with Florian and mourning loss of loved one. 90 Day, the last resort star. Darcey Silva is opening up about some painful news after Stacey Silva questioned her relationship with Florian Sukaj. Darcey began her reality TV journey with Stacey years ago with The Twin Life. The show didn't make it on air, but Darcey got her big break with Before the 90 Days Season 1. 4 seasons later, the Connecticut twins featured in Darcey and Stacey, which took a deep dive into their relationships with Georgi Rusev and Florian. Stacey and Florian were quick to resolve their differences, but Darcey had multiple breakups with her man. Darcey and Georgi married in November 2023, but she's never been happy in her marriage, especially now, as revealed on her IG. 90 Day Fiancé update shared a screenshot of a post originally shared by Darcey, where the 90 Day Fiancé star shared a divine message she'd received. The picture showed Darcey wearing large sunglasses and posing in a glittery mermaid-like outfit playing with her hair. The picture seemed to have no connection with what Darcey wrote in her caption. She added, "God told me, get away from G." It seemed Darcey was talking about Georgi and how she'd finally realized that she needed to call it quits for good with Georgi. What God's message about Georgi to Darcey means? Was Darcey waiting for a sign from the universe to leave Georgi? Darcey had little luck with relationships on Before the 90 Days. Her romances with Jesse Meester and Tom Brooks ended miserably. However, it once seemed like her relationship with Georgi might last forever. Darcey and Georgi got engaged on the show, only for her to break up with him. They had 2 engagements on Darcey and Stacey, but ended up marrying in secret in November 2023. The wedding was a private affair and didn't even appear on the series. Since the secret wedding, Darcey has openly hinted at relationship issues with Georgi on social media. Her captions often express feelings of being single, feeling free, or never looking back. While these themes frequently appear in her social media strategy, this seems to be the first time she has mentioned receiving a message from God to let go of her husband. After a year and a half of second-guessing, Darcey may have finally decided to end the marriage. Our take on Darcey hinting at possible divorce from Georgi. Darcey might be in need of couples therapy. Darcey and Georgi made an appearance together at the 90-day The Last Resort Tell-All. They shared strong opinions about Stacey and Florian's marriage. Could Darcey and Georgi star in the next season of the spin-off? Darcey's cryptic Instagram posts often stir up controversy, but she has also been spotted in public with Georgi, suggesting their disagreements may have been minor and quickly resolved. It remains to be seen whether Darcey will proceed with a divorce or seek couples therapy. 90 Day Fiancé's Darcey Silva surprises unexpected reality TV star with special gesture. Darcey Silva from 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After shocked fans with her sweet surprise for a trending reality TV star who's in the news for her makeover after a recent surgery. Darcey was first introduced on Before the 90 Days and continued her relationship drama through several seasons of Darcey and Stacey. In 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After? Season 9, Darcey is navigating cultural tension while meeting Georgi Rusev's conservative family in Bulgaria. In 2025, Darcey underwent a dramatic physical transformation, including a facelift, brow lift, rhinoplasty, and buccal fat removal. Meanwhile, Darcey lost 40 pounds via weight loss surgery and began pursuing music and fashion ventures alongside her twin, Darcey Silva. Public reactions were mixed, with critics concerned over her drastically altered appearance. But Darcey seems to be interested in giving them something positive to talk about. Darcey and her sister Stacey surprised Tammy Slayton from 1,000 Pound Sisters with their brand's merchandise. Darcey shared a story from Tammy and her girlfriend Andrea Dalton on Instagram via Christie's 90-day drama. The clip showed Andrea and Tammy wearing identical black House of 11 hats with deep blue t-shirts. Andrea mentioned that she and Tammy loved the merchandise as they thanked the 90 Day Fiancé twins for sending it, and told Darcey and Stacey that they loved them. Darcey let Andrea and Tammy know that they loved them too, and referred to them as beauties in her own story. Meanwhile, she also shared a screenshot of a recent article about her and Stacey's gift to the 1,000 Pound Sisters couple, which called it a special gesture. Darcey told Andrea and Tammy that she and Stacey were their twin besties for life, and asked them to keep inspiring everyone. What Darcey's surprise? For 1,000 Pound Sisters, Tammy means, is Darcey trying to milk free publicity by gifting Tammy her brand merch? Both Darcey and Tammy debuted as reality TV stars on the same network around the same time. They are, by now, reality TV royalty, with each having millions of followers across all of social media. A collaboration between Darcey and Tammy is surprising, but not something that is unbelievable. Darcey is back on TV with Happily Ever After Season 9 and seems to be wanting to do some PR. Tammy has been trending lately due to her skin removal surgery. She looks like a different person now after shedding more than 500 pounds in total. Tammy also recently announced she is no longer single and that she has a fiancé. She confirmed she has been dating Andrea for 3 years now, even if their romance was newly introduced on the show. Darcey's gift to Tammy and Andrea could also be her way of congratulating them on the big news. Darcey is known to be a girl's girl in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, and her reputation seems to go beyond her own show. It's heartwarming to see Darcey being friends with Tammy and vice versa, when it's easy for reality TV stars to get jealous and insecure of each other's popularity when their shows are pitted against each other. Our take on Darcey calling herself Tammy's bestie. Will Darcey and Tammy collaborate on a show? Darcey and Tammy's social media friendship could be hinting at a bigger collaboration. Darcey and Tammy could likely have a crossover episode or season coming up in the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Many were left wondering if Tammy's show would get cancelled since her weight loss transformation is now complete. Perhaps Tammy could explore her relationship in a new spin-off on the network with 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Darcey, 90 Day Fiancé. I've never seen Darcey Silva this heartbroken over Florian Sukic, but I don't think he's coming back this time. Darcey Silva from 90 Day, The Last Resort, has likely broken up with Florian Sukaj, and I doubt they will ever get back together. Over the last 8 years, I have witnessed Stacey and Florian face and overcome many challenges in their relationship. Despite experiencing multiple breakups and reconciliations, their relationship has always appeared somewhat flawed. Their significant age gap and